day 14 of strictly juicing. I did my weigh-in this morning, and I'm down 12 pounds. So I lost 12 pounds in 2 weeks. So I'm actually happy. So I went from 302 to 290, and that's all in part to juicing and working out. I did get the equipment my wife ordered for me, which is ab roller, push-up bars, jump rope, and resistant bands. So I used them yesterday at work along with the yoga mat that I brought, and I was killing it yesterday at work. I can feel it in my stomach, my shoulders, and my chest. All is tight from the workout I did yesterday at work. And like I said in previous videos, I couldn't do real workouts at work because it was so dirty, it's so dusty. So now that I got the mat, I can actually work out and work on the floor, do my push-ups and all the things where I have to be on the floor. I also ran some laps in my building because my building is just that big inside. So I was able to get a couple laps in without having to be outside in the weather, because it was kind of cold yesterday when I was working out. And that sweating and cold is not going to work for me. But other than that, I feel great. I have a lot of energy. My Ravens won. We got that monkey up off our back. Lamar showed his ass yesterday. Like, I feel good on all points of life right now. And not just because the Ravens won, but because I lost 12 pounds. This journey may not be for everyone, but it is for me. So that's the journey that I'm going to continue to take. Now, as I always say, if you have any questions for me about this juicing journey that I'm taking, feel free to inbox me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. And again, my TikTok is SAK211L, Instagram SAK211L, YouTube SAK211L, and my name is JL on there. I don't give out my Facebook because that's my personal page, and I don't really have people on it that I don't know, because that's how things get messed up on your page, because people would like to get out of pocket because they know you can't get to them. So, not giving you that avenue to voice anything to me is safer for me and you. But I've helped a few people in this last week. I've had friends inbox me about juicing, asking me questions like an advice or recipes. And I've also had strangers who hit me on Instagram to show me that they're starting this journey as well, and asking me for some sort of advice when it comes to what to juice, how much I'm juicing on a regular. And I always explain to people that it's best to drink all your juice within 3 days, because it starts breaking down after 3 days, and you lose a lot of nutrients. Juice in my house normally lasts about 3 days. Like last night, I did a real heavy juicing. Last night, I didn't get done juicing until like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. But that's only because I had to watch the Steelers lose. As a Ravens fan, I hate the Steelers, and I've hated them before the Ravens. When I used to be a 49ers fan when I was a kid, I believe if I'm from Baltimore, that's my team. And I'm from Baltimore, that's my team. The 49ers have not been my team since they introduced the Ravens here in 1995 after we took the Browns franchise. And I support the Ravens in everything they do. As y'all can see in my videos, I always have some form of Ravens gear on. And we showed off last night. We got that monkey off our back. Lamar balled out. Hollywood balled out. Dobbins balled out. Judon balled out. Wolf balled out. Brandon Williams balled out. Marlon showed out. Peters showed off. He did exactly what I thought he would do at the end of the game. And he put that dagger in their back. They had Chris Henry on the sidelines looking like he's about to cry in the car. And then people mad because we stomped on their logo. Did y'all see what they did when they beat us? Did y'all see what they did that same game right before? They got in Harbaugh's face like Malcolm Butler. Come on now. You can't get mad at us for our reaction to an action that was disrespectful. Like, that makes no sense. So if you disrespect somebody, don't be surprised and mad that they respond in a way that you wouldn't, because it's upon them to react the way they feel best suits the situation. And the best suit the situation was to stomp all over y'all logo and not shake y'all hands because y'all was disrespectful in both games. And then y'all want to act like victims. Y'all lost. Y'all fucking sucked that game. Y'all lost. Y'all workhorse couldn't get started. And that's what it was. Y'all had our number 2 games, and we beat y'all when it mattered. In the playoffs. The same way y'all beat us last year when it mattered in the playoffs. And we made sure y'all didn't beat us this year in the playoffs because we shut down y'all workhorse. Now, our next game is Buffalo, and I feel like we got that game as well, because it's a different dynamic when y'all playing us and when we on the roll. But we'll see how that game works out. But like I said, I feel good. Losing 12 pounds in 2 weeks, I feel really good. That's 6 pounds every week. And like I said, I feel like I can get that up. I want to lose, my next challenge, I want to try to lose 15 pounds in the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be ramping up my workouts, drinking a lot of water and a lot of juice, and staying active at home as well. I ordered my new Fossil Android watch on the 4th. That shit, it's still not here. It's sitting in a FedEx facility about 20 minutes away from my house. And I don't have the option to go pick it up because it doesn't list it as picking up because it's still processing it. Once it's actually saying it's in there, then I can get it. But I had to call FedEx, and now they putting a notation on there, so when as soon as to try to get it moving, because I have 2 packages sitting there. Another package from my son that's been sitting there since December the 22nd. And the package was supposed to arrive the day before his birthday on December the 21st. Well, actually December the 20th, because his birthday is the 21st. So it's like, everybody think USPS sucks. FedEx sucks too. The only reliable delivery people right now are Amazon and UPS. I haven't had a problem with UPS. I've shipped with them recently. I received a package from them recently. It's just the post office and FedEx that have these shipping issues, even after the holiday. And we know why the post service has it. Because of that Postmaster General decided to remove a lot of that equipment trying to rig this election for Trump. And then that didn't even work. So once I get my watch, I'll do a little review on that watch as well, and I'll also be able to keep up more with my steps, because my old watch, it doesn't charge right, so I have to go ahead and clean the contacts when I get home with some Brasso, because Brasso is good for cleaning brass, gold, anything that has tarnish or rust on it. Brasso is good for, because I also use that to clean my game cartridges, like Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Gear, all that. I use that Brasso to clean those contacts, because alcohol alone doesn't get that tarnish off. And once you clean those contacts with that Brasso, the game damn near works. Well, I ain't gonna say damn near, it works every time you put it in your video game system. If your game is not actually working when you put it in a video game system after you use a Brasso, you might need to get yourself a fine tipped paintbrush, dab some alcohol on it, unplug your video game console, which is cartridge based, and take the brush and put it inside of the actual cartridge slot where the cartridge will lock in, and just take the brush and just wipe it through. Don't put a lot of alcohol on there. You just put enough in there so you can clear the contacts in there. Once you do that, let it dry for about 2-3 minutes. Then put the game in there. I can guarantee you it works every time. I brought a Sega Genesis with a NBA Jam cartridge that looked like it had been sitting in there for like 10 years. I pulled the cartridge out. The cartridge had oxidation on it and everything on the contacts. I cleaned the blue oxidation off of the contacts. Got the same, I got to use a toothbrush at the time, because you can also use a toothbrush because it has fine bristles as well. I got the toothbrush, cleaned the inside of the contacts, let it dry out. I could clean the inside of the contacts with alcohol, let it dry out. Then I tried NBA Jam. It didn't work the first time. It was still kind of messed up. So I cleaned the contacts one more time with my fine tip, paintbrush, and then let it dry for 3 minutes, put the game in, and I've been using that Sega Genesis ever since in my game collection. I have my Sega 32X connected to it right now. You know, if you're not from the 90s, you don't know a lot of this stuff unless you really are into collecting video games. But I have my Sega CD and my Sega 32X connected to that Genesis, and it's been working. I've had the Genesis for 3 years now, and it still works till this day. I was actually playing Streets of Rage 2 and Ghouls and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts the other day in there. I had no problem with it. So you know, I do more than just drink juice. Like I said, I'm a video game collector, and I'll do a little walkthrough of my video game collection for people on TikTok, because everybody on Instagram, Facebook, they've seen my collection. A lot of my friends have been down there when I have game nights, and you know, since the pandemic, we haven't been able to have a real game night. But you know, I'm gonna have another one probably in June or July. And I'm going to bring the TVs outside so we can have that atmosphere, you know, back in the day. Have a lot of people out there playing, like just having multiplayer parties outside. Because I have a few TVs for each, you know, for each system. I have a tube TV for my old school 1990s video game consoles. Like everything moving before the Dreamcast. So I have a Sega Saturn, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, a Nintendo GameCube, a Wii U, Switches. I have 4 Switches. I have 4 Wii U's. I have about 6 or 7 GameCubes. 4 Nintendo 64, possibly 5. About 7 PlayStation 1s, 1 PlayStation 3, 4 or 5 PlayStation 2s, 3 PlayStation 4s, 3 OG Xboxes, 4 Xbox 360s, 5 or 6, no, 4 Super Nintendos, and those maybe 1 or 2 old school Nintendos, and that's because I have a display case also with systems in it. I'm trying to think. Oh, I have a few Sega Genesis. I have 3 Sega Saturns. I have 4 Sega Dreamcasts. I know I'm forgetting something. I have a Sega Master System. I have several Wiis. I have about 3 or 4 Wiis. One of them I modified so I can play old school games on. I probably have more. I just can't remember. I have a Game Gear. Well, I have 2 Sega Game Gears, several Game Boys, several DS, a 2DS, 2 3DS, Bandai Wonder Swan, 2 of those. Basically Japanese only video game console that's similar to the Game Boy but didn't make it over here to America. I have a lot of stuff, and I still have more stuff than that, but I'm just off the top of my head. And you know, a lot of stuff I'm actually working on. So it's like I have all this stuff, but some of them I'm fixing. So if you hear the numbers and like, damn, he got a lot of shit. No, that's because I'm fixing it. And it's already, you know, promised to somebody. Because I also sell video games as well. I sell them and try to fix the older ones. And, you know, it's a nice little side hustle for my work from outside of my job. But, like I said, I'm a video game enthusiast. I'm also part of a gamer group called Anchor Gamers. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. If you use Melee for gaming, we're on Melee. A lot of us. We was on Clutch, but Clutch shut down. And just come fuck with us. You know, it's a lot of us. I'm the old school gamer of the group. So, you know, I post video clips on YouTube, Melee, Instagram of me playing older video games. And that's my that's my contribution to the group. And like I love it. I have my gamers jersey. I have 2 jerseys so far. I need to get another one, but I got to figure out what color I have, because right now I have purple and black. You know, as in purple and black, because of the Ravens, and I have the our OG colors, red, green, and black. And the jerseys are great, but you know, a lot of reasons why I don't wear those jerseys is also weight. I've gained weight, so I can't fit them anymore. And that was another journey. Like I love to wear my gamer jersey when I'm gaming, or when I'm out, you know, trying to support our group. And I can't really do that in the current state my body's in. So like I said, I had to do something for my health, for my appearance, and for just my everyday life. I needed to be comfortable in life. I'm not used to being big like this. You know, I got a little height on me, but I never had a lot of weight on me. So now I'm going to get that weight up off me and live a healthier and a better life, you know, and continue the game. Like I'm trying to get into Call of Duty, but I fucking suck. Like I tried to play it the other night, and like I don't know what's going on. Like I haven't played first-person shooters in so long that I suck. And even when I did play Call of Duty, I only played the campaign because I got frustrated online, because you always got somebody camping. But now I'm not even in the mode to even try to play. I will get killed instantly. Like they will kill me as soon as I walk out there. I would be like that dumbass dude just walking around doing stupid stuff, trying to find people to kill him. But me chasing somebody else, somebody to snipe me. So I'm going to try to get better at Call of Duty and those first-person shooters, but I will never play Fortnite. I'm not an Apex player either. I'm a Call of Duty guy. I used to be, and I'm going to try to get back up to at least being able to play online again. I play Madden. Not saying I'm the greatest at Madden, but I do play Madden online. But I mainly play a lot of Switch now. Like the Switch is taking over my gaming. Besides playing old school games and posting clips of that, but you know, that Nintendo Switch, that's a wonderful system. Like not only can I game on the go, I can also watch anime on the go, because the Funimation app is actually on the Switch, and you know I have subscriptions to a lot of anime apps and video services, and that's one thing I love about the Switch. It would be nice if they had Amazon Prime, Netflix, and VRV or Crunchyroll as well, because I do have multiple anime subscriptions. VRV, if you don't know, is a great subscription I have, because you get free Crunchyroll Premium, you get High Dive, and with the Crunchyroll Premium, you can actually use that account on the Crunchyroll app as well. So that's what I do. I use my VRV for the Crunchyroll, and I let my cousin use my Crunchyroll Premium account for the Crunchyroll app. So that way it's being used by somebody. But at first, it wasn't getting used when I first got the VRV subscription, because I originally only had Crunchyroll. So like I said, I watch anime, I game, I do a lot of stuff, you know. But now that I've been in this journey, I do a lot of stuff and stay active. And when I have downtime, I do the gaming, watch anime. I watch wrestling sometimes too. I actually used to go to wrestling events whenever they came to Maryland, Baltimore, and that normally was 2 times a year. I had a hookup, so I would get in there for free. But since the pandemic, I haven't been able to get to any wrestling, because it's all down in Florida right now. But once the pandemic lifts, I'll be back to watching, back to going to the live shows and everything. And like I said, I watch football. Y'all know that. I actually went to a game last year. I had great seats. Great seats. There was the game when we beat the 49ers. It was cold, rainy, all that. And we stuck it out, me, my cousin, and my wife. We stuck it out, and the Ravens didn't disappoint. But, you know, that's my hobbies. I have a lot going on in my life, and this juicing actually is helping me better manage a lot of that stuff. Because now it gets to a point where as though I can be in the kitchen cleaning, or anywhere cleaning, I'll have my Crunchyroll or whatever anime app, whatever streaming app I want, YouTube, and I'm working, I'm moving around, and I'm watching the app. So I try to stay active all the time at home. So that's good, because I don't like to sit in the bed. Once I get out the bed, I like to be, up and about when I'm in the house. So, and a lot of times I never got a chance to game because I was just so tired. And my gaming, posts were so irregular. Now I'm able to game at will. And as a matter of fact, I got a couple clips I need to upload, so I can make the weekly video for this, for my Melee and my Instagram and my YouTube. But like I said, my journey is my journey. I'll help you if you ask, and I'll even recommend you drinks that'll best suit your needs, and everyday drink that will work, like this one. I call it Mean Green, but it's actually called Green Monster by the guy who makes it. This one is berries and beets, and this is my tropical recovery. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope your team won if you watch football. If you're a Steelers fan, y'all know what it is. Congratulations to the Browns. I hate y'all still, but y'all did exactly what I needed y'all to do. And let's keep them Steelers fans talking about those 6 rings. Let's keep them talking in the past. I don't even care about them beating us because we're still in it. But y'all have a nice day, and y'all Steelers fans, enjoy that couch.